Hi guys, and thanks for watching our weather update on June 24th, 2023. So, starting off with our satellite imagery from wind.com, we can see that we have a cold front coming through into the west of the country, and the warm sector is gradually being pushed out by the cold front. So, if we put the radar on, we can see they've got a bit of rain pushing into the west. We actually had some thundery activity out off the north coast. See these brown splodges here? This is past lightning strikes. And if we rewind the stuff, we can see them popping out the clouds around this sort of area to the west of Scotland, and for a time to the north of Ireland. So we're seeing a bit of thundery stuff with this, and there's more heavy rain waiting in the wings out in the Atlantic for tonight and this morning. That may also have some thundery stuff in it as well. This is the UKV 5-day forecast. This is the precipitating clouds. So today we can see that it's quite dry, quite widely, with that thundery stuff out in the Atlantic this evening. Some quite intense rainfall there. That clears off to the north, and possibly brushing the Western Islands for a time. But then of Scotland, into Sunday morning, the early hours of the morning, some very intense rainfall just pushing to the west of the country. This is with that cold front, so it can be quite noisy. Could be the odd rumble of thunder, and flash of lightning, and that cold front does edge eastwards through the night. By morning, it's in the Midlands, and by mid-morning, it clears the east coast. And we're left into a regime of sunshine and showers. The showers getting going into the morning with the daytime heating after the cold front clears through. The sun will shine on the wet ground, creating thermals. The moisture will rise, creating these big towering cumulus clouds and cumulonimbus clouds, and these big downpours. So risks are like torrential rain, surface water, poor visibility on roads especially, so do make time for journeys. Check the radar, that lot. There can be hail, possibly lightning, so just make extra time for journeys. There may possibly be the odd power outage, etc. And they'll clear through tomorrow evening as the sun dies away and the thermals weaken off. Into Sunday night, we see a few more showers pepper the west coast, but further east is dry and clear, and cooler as well as the cold front is cleared, and also clear skies mean that daytime heat will quickly rush off into space. Into Monday, which they will quickly radiate into space. Into Monday, we see high clouds pushing from the Atlantic, and a few showers will blossom through the day, but less heavy and less frequent compared to Sunday's showers. And by evening, some rain will push into the west. Now this is with a warm front, so some quite persistent rain there, but not too heavy. And that pushes eastwards on Monday nights. Into Tuesday, some lingering drizzle and rain across Ulster, but that quickly moves eastwards, and we're left into a warm sector on Tuesday, so quite a cloudy day, quite breezy but warm. And into Tuesday evening, a cold front pushes down from the northwest. It does, however, take its time, so by Wednesday morning it's still over the southeast country. So by mid-morning on Wednesday, the rain is well and truly into the Irish Sea, and we're left again into a cooler air mass with sunshine and some showers. Now onto Wednesday nights, a bit of high clouds does push into the east, but that clears off. So Thursday morning starts dry and clear in the east of the country. Western areas are a bit cloudier and a bit more showery. Into Thursday itself, we see some heavy showers pushing from the west, some possibly heavy with thunder and hail. Now, going to the 2 meter temperatures, we can see that into this afternoon, with some very warm temperatures across the northern half of the country and in parts of the east, up to the mid-20s, while further south, you're more into the low 20s or high teens. That's because there we've had more clouds and stronger winds. Tonight, we'll see temperatures getting a bit cooler than they were last night, down to around the mid-teens in the east, high teens in the west. Into the start of Sunday, you can see how the cold front does move into the west there. You can see the yellow colours being eroded away by the green colours there around this sort of area, showing that the cold front is making its presence felt. Into Sunday itself, again, as the cold front has moved through, temperatures will be a bit cooler than they were today. Only getting to the low 20s tomorrow in the east, high teens further west. And if you get a shower, that will also act as a reducer in the temperature. Across England, you'll notice that again, as I've been saying in the videos, temperatures into the 30s for them. Into Sunday nights, we see a cooler and fresher nights, and temperatures will drop towards the low teens, and in the east especially, the high single figures. So very comfortable for sleeping. That looks blissful. Excuse me guys, sorry about that. Into Monday, we're actually quite chilly on Monday. There's no sign of 20 degrees on the map. At best, the high teens in the southeast and the northeast. Look at that swathe in the Midlands and in the North Midlands towards Connacht. Some areas only barely scraping it into the teens. That's because of that front pushing in from the Atlantic before the warm air comes, meaning that it's cloudy, the cold air is still in place, and it's raining. So really quite chilly there on Monday actually. But Tuesday, into Tuesday morning, you can see the way the warm front is moving in. Temperatures actually rise through the night. We start around like 9 p.m. towards midnight. Widely, temperatures in the low teens, but by 6 a.m., widely in the mid to high teens. So that's quite rare to see that. But that's because we're moving into a warm sector on Monday night. Tuesday, so temperatures on Tuesday will be higher than those of Monday because despite the clouds, we'll be in a warm sector with mild and humid air. So widely, temperatures towards 20 degrees and towards 21 in the southeast. Further northwest, with more rainfall and drizzle and winds, we'll see temperatures caps in the high teens. Wednesday, we see a cold front move through. Again, you can see the way the yellow is gradually eating away. That's the cold front. And by Wednesday morning, temperatures towards 12 degrees further northwest and towards the mid-teens further southeast. Wednesday is quite a cooler day. Temperatures scraping the low 20s towards the southeast, high teens elsewhere. Into Wednesday nights. By 6 a.m. Thursday, 3 a.m. Thursday, we're even getting into the high single figures in some areas. And Thursday, possibly scraping a 20 there in Cork, but otherwise high teens. So you can see we are over the next few days alternating between milder and colder air masses. And this is a symbol of zonality, where we just get high pressure towards the Azores, low pressure towards towards Iceland, shall I say, and westerly winds, and constant fronts, warm fronts, cold fronts, areas of low pressure, rapidly changing air masses and spells of rain. And you'll see that very nicely with the GFS run that I'm going to show you now. So it starts today within a warm sector, high pressure to the east, low pressure to the northwest, dragging up the wind from the southwest. Tonight, that cold front moves through, and tomorrow we're into a cooler air mass from the west with those showers. And tomorrow night, we're still in the cooler air mass with the winds from the west. Monday and Tuesday, into Tuesday, we see a warm front move eastwards, And again, the wind comes up from the southwest Tuesday, and the cold front goes through on Wednesday, Tuesday night, Wednesday, as the kink in the ice ball shows. And we're into a cooler air mass there into Thursday as well. And the low pressure just sort of from Iceland sinks southwards and just stays with us into the first part of July. So it's very unsettled there. Showers, spells of rain, so quite wet, and we even get a quite a big spell of rain there on July 5th with an area of low pressure just forming to our southeast. So that'll be quite a wet spell there, especially for the south. And that just clears through, and it stays with us really, that area of low pressure. Getting a bit warmer though towards the end of the first week of July. Getting a bit warmer, and the high pressure does try and build up from the south, from the Azores. So that also turn things dry for a time, but not long later, low pressure breaks through on July 9th, and we end up wet. But that is a long way out. The easty end of the F run, looking like this. So we're into a warm sector today. Cold front comes through tonight. Tomorrow we're cooler and showery. Monday we start cool, but Monday night sees things going warmer as that warm front moves through with that area of low pressure. And then into Tuesday we're into a warm sector with westerly winds or southwesterly winds. Cold front comes through on Tuesday night. Wednesday is quite cool and showery. Thursday is quite cool and showery, but we sort of get a warm front coming through on Thursday nights. And Friday is a bit milder. Saturday sees a cold front move through, and Sunday as well. And into Monday, July 3rd, we go cooler and showery. So very westerly, very zonal, and very changeable, should I say, as well. Just quite usual, typical Irish summer weather coming up. Good old Irish summer weather. You gotta have a bit of that in every summer, don't you? So same old scenario with this run. Alternating areas of warmer air and cooler air, interspersed by rain and showers. Divided by areas of rain and showers. So quite a lot going on over the next few days. It's about dodging the rain and showers and getting out when you're in a certain air mass. You're fairly lodged into a certain air mass. The GAM is looking like this. So again, cold front tomorrow, quite active, as we've been saying. Some big showers tomorrow afternoon. Watch out for those. We may get a warning if they're intense enough, and if they have a good bit of lightning activity. Into Monday, we see winds coming up from the southwest. And Tuesday, that warm sector coming through. Very humid, muggy, sticky, cloudy. Very similar to the weather that we've been enduring for the past day or two. Into the middle of next week, westerly winds as flat as a pancake off the Atlantic. Low pressure to our north, high to our south, westerly. And into the first part of July, winds go more northwesterly as the areas of low pressure just come southwards, and we go very cool and showery there. This is the icon run. We'll go very quickly now. So again, very changeable, very unsettled, zonal westerly, and the arpege. I'm just gonna skim through these because I've told the story about 4 times already, 5 times even with that run there. Cold front coming through tonight, westerly winds tomorrow, warm front there on Monday night, warm sector on Tuesday, cold front Tuesday night, colder on Wednesday with showers, and we stay that way into Thursday. So that's it for today. So tonight's rain held to change to Irish normal summer weather. I'll be back tomorrow with more updates. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye for now. Have a good Sunday.